What was your output when it came to, not being able to finish Gibson, but walking them down, you walked them down, you felt like that he didn't have anything for you, right? You didn't respect him in that case. So I'm just wondering why you couldn't get Gibson up out of there, why he was playing around.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So let's try it this way. I hate doing this shit, my nigga, but I'm gonna have to do it this way. I hate when a nigga asks a question with a question. But this is the only time I'm gonna do it. So my question for you is, why weren't you able to get Kobe Covington up out of there?
What up? Welcome back to another Brick Brothers podcast. We about to start off 2026 right. First and foremost, man, I want to take the moment to thank all the bricks who've been rocking with us from day one. Every moment, every share, every message. You helped us lay out the foundation brick by brick. We don't want to take that support lightly. And all the new viewers tuning in for the first time, welcome to the family. If this conversation that you like is real, with real perspectives and real energy from the fight game and beyond, and you love it, make sure y'all stack them bricks up, man, by subscribing. We've been listening to the comments. We've been hearing what you want to see, and we're starting to start this year off right. And with that being said, opening up this new year, we got a special guest, someone who embodies everything this podcast stands for. This is a man who has always been exciting inside and outside the octagon, someone who never afraid of confrontation, never afraid to speak the truth, and never afraid to say exactly who he is. Unfiltered, authentic, and real, right? He may have changed his name, but he's a true original in the game. So with that being said, welcome to the show, King Green.
It's an honor to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love fucking with my niggas, you know what I mean? With black men, I like to see us all go up, you know what I'm saying? So if I got the opportunity to come on the show, I just had to come over here, and now I'm here. Let's do some nigga shit.
Let's go there.
There we go.
I'm with that.
Appreciate you coming to the show, man. I hear you're getting ready for Daniel Zellhuber in Mexico City, February 28th, I think. But what have you been up to since your last fight?
What I've been up to since my last fight? Shit, bro. I got 3 baby mamas, 1 black, 1 white, and 1 Mexican. That's 3 different places I gotta be in. So
yeah, you got 3 different flavors.
Then I'm over there. Then I'm over there. I'm trying to pull them all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go.
Nah, so with the last fight that you had, right? You know what I mean? Which is beautiful, bro. With Gibson, right? With your exciting style, right? And that you brought to that game. I got a quick question, man.
I'm waiting for the question. Come on with the question, nigga.
You said come with the shits, okay.
Come with the question.
What was your output when it came to, not being able to finish Gibson, but walking them down, You walked them down, you felt like that he didn't have anything for you, right? You didn't respect him in that case. So I'm just wondering why you couldn't get Gibson up out of there, why he was playing around.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So let's try it this way. I hate doing this shit, my nigga, but I'm gonna have to do it this way. I hate when a nigga asks a question with a question. But this is the only time I'm gonna do it. So my question for you is, why weren't you able to get Kobe Covington up out of there?
The doctor stopped it. The doctor stopped it. I was gonna get him out of there. The doctor saved his ass, to be 100, right?
But I feel like he should have been gone.
That's 100 though. I wanted to test myself.
But tell me why.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I wanted to test my ability to go 5 rounds. Because Kobe is known for his conditioning and everything of that nature. It was my first 5-rounder. Everybody's like, man, Buck can't do 5 rounds. He too big, he too muscle. You know how it is. We athletic. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like we ain't got no conditioning, right?
Yeah. So, I felt like you was gonna gas too. Now you look solid.
Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. And but yet again, we got robbed from the doctor. You know what I'm saying? She saw that little cut on the eye. Because even Dana said it. If it wasn't where it was at, which was in Tampa, if it was in Vegas, they would have kept that fight going. And we would have sent Buddy to the king. Trust me. That's always the game plan, But with me, though, because we're big fans of you, fam. That's why you on the show, right? We felt as if you kind of played it, and strained that fight out a little bit too long for what it was. Because if I was Gibson, I would have thought you blessing me with a knockout on my end, right?
Yeah.
On how you was coming in with hands low, right? And now, like I said, you talking that good talk, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, it was no activity from you in that last fight, you know? But at the end of the day, I'm glad you got that win, man, because I love how you stacking them up, you know? Because I know how good you really is, but sometimes you be playing.
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna break this shit down for you. So the dude to the left of you, I'll call you Smart Guy. That's my nickname for you, Smart Guy.
Appreciate it.
Because when he come with the nigga shit, he can come out and just say some nigga shit like, "Hey, what the fuck was that nigga doing?" You know what I mean? But then you come with some intellectual smart guy shit. You go, "Hey, in my head, A plus B makes C." You know what I mean?
Right.
And so you do the math, and how does it logically add up to you? So check this out. Back to answer your question. One, this nigga was running. This nigga was on a bike. You know what I mean? And I'm not in the business chasing those scary niggas around. I'm not in the business of that. I'm in the business of fighting. I ain't in the business of, hey, I'm gonna take advantage of you and rape you and shit. You know what I mean? Nigga, if you want to fight, come here. I'll keep telling you, come here. Like, come here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come right here. And so, that's part of it. But two is like, when you got some shit like that where there's a few times we exchanged and you can't really see it unless you really slow it down. But I hit this nigga on the low. Wow, we exchanged, boo boo, you know, and we separate. He got hit. He don't nobody else know he got hit. So I'm like, yeah, that shit stung. But then he hit me like right here, you know? I just go like this. Dust it off and I go, let him know this is where you hit me at. And I know I got you good. And so once I hit him like that a few times, he now made a decision where he's not trying to fight. And so this is the thing is, bro, we in the business of entertainment, bro. This is the business of entertainment. I'm trying to make this shit exciting. And this nigga is not trying to fight me. So we in the apex, and I feel like in the apex, you can hear everything. You
Mr. Smart Man, you up next.
I respect it. You know, I want first off, congratulations on your last win. You know, Joaquin just jumped the gun a little bit. You know, we want to give a shout out and say, you know, congratulations. But also, did getting back in the win column play a factor in that? Of course, I know you're always excited. We've seen you for, you know, over a decade putting on some great performances, but also managing your job and risk management. Was that part of the strategy as well?
Man, Smart Guy. I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get to you in a second. I'm gonna get to you. But fuck it, let's just do it. Sure. Smart Guy. You asked me a question. You asked a question. You was like, I feel like if Bobby, because you was like, if you throw more combinations, you land and you'd hit me and you'd have more success. Makes perfect sense. Sure. More chances means more the probability you knocking them out. You know what I mean? I get that. What I'm trying to explain to you is like, some of this shit don't make sense logically, but it makes sense paper-wise. It makes sense because it makes money. It makes sense because it gets your attention. And so when you saying like with my hands down, because everybody tell me the hands down stuff, you know? But it's like, this shit different, bro. Like, I'm on a different wave than all y'all niggas. Like, y'all niggas is thinking about wins and losses. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that, you know? For me, this shit like, it's like, man, when I do this shit, it's like, what was you trying to like, what was the shit you watch? What was you trying to do? Like, I'm trying to do art. You know what I mean? Art. But when at the same time, I want that shit to be dope as fuck. What I mean by that is like, I used to watch little motherfucking martial art movies and shit like that, right? And you be fighting in the movie, them niggas be fighting like a Jackie Chan movie or a Jet Li type movie, you feel me? Niggas be fighting, pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? And a nigga kick or some shit miss or hit him, and the dude step back, he go, dust it off, you know? And it's like these little things. So that's what I'm doing in the motherfucking fight.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause you, big fella. No, I'm gonna have to pause you, right? Because you talking to a dude that grew up watching martial arts movies, man, from Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen, Michael Jai White, Jet Li, right? And one thing I would say about them boys, they got active. You cannot say you got active that night. You definitely won, bro. And I'm saluting you for that win, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy because if I'm in Gibson's shoes, you fight me like that, I'm saying I'm taking you to the king, big fella.
Okay. Right? So let's do it. Let's do it. So back on you. So that's even more. That's what I'm saying, my nigga. It's like what I did was I realized you put mind
control on that nigga Gibson, right?
Yeah,
You
I
put
did
mind
that too.
control on that nigga.
I
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
I did that too. I did that too. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like I'm also calling your bluff. Is that I'm that crazy, my nigga? Like, cause you saying why I'm putting my hands up and all that. I'm that crazy. Let's go back to this movie shit. Like, I'm that crazy. Like, some of you niggas is too scary. Like, y'all worried about losing. I'm like, nah. I'm trying to do some shit that no nigga can do.
Okay.
Like niggas shouldn't do. I'm breaking all the goddamn rules.
Okay.
Fuck the rules. The niggas say you gotta fight like this. No, nigga, I ain't fighting like none of y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my shit and
I love that. No, I love that energy, Bobby. Don't get it twisted.
I'm gonna answer your question.
No, 100%.
Your question was the gifts and shit and not finishing them. First of all, this nigga's running. So he's running and like, I'm like, nigga, I'm swinging at this nigga. I'm like, nigga, come on. So that's one. Two, I did 3 times anything he did. All the punches and stuff, I had 3 times the work, so I outworked him. So we're not talking about the work, but second, let's go on. Like I said, the nigga running. So now I'm gonna call your bluff. I was just calling nigga bluff. And so I'm like, nigga, you don't want to fight? I'm gonna show you this shit. I'm gonna walk to you just like this, nigga. Hands down.
Like CJ, bro. That's crazy.
I call it the rooster. We call it the rooster.
Okay.
And what it is, it's like, you call a nigga bluff. Nigga, I'm walking straight to you with your hands. This is so disrespectful. And you got to do something about it. And I know it's risky, smart guy. I know you can put your hands up, smart guy. I know that. But I don't give a fuck. I'm a nigga that's like, this shit is supposed to be dope. It's supposed to be some shit that you've never seen before. You're like, who is that guy? I had this 1,000 times where they say, everybody fought in the court, but what you was doing was something different. But back to you, but this shit was this nigga. It's my worst fight because this nigga didn't want to fight. I'm calling your bluff, nigga. Come fight.
Mm-hmm. So were you expecting something different? Because when I was watching him, there's some analytical shit, right? When I was watching him, he didn't seem like he wanted to be there. I think that he was nervous from the opportunity. It was his first fight in the UFC, right? And then also, Bobby, you put a lot of people out. You have that knockout power, you have that ability, and then the star factor as well. I just thought, instead of just calling his bluff, you could have brought the fight to him. You know, sometimes
I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not knocking y'all.
Sometimes you got to take that spirit away from somebody. I felt like as the fight went on, he got a little bit more confident because, yeah, you were piecing him up, but you didn't drown him the way I thought you could have.
I agree. I agree.
I
see how where y'all both reading that at. And nigga, I agree. But I'm not in the business of chasing bitches around and, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, come on and fight. You signed the goddamn deal to fight. I'm not nigga, I signed this shit. I agreed to do what the fuck we came to do. Don't get out here and act funny. So it's like for instance, like what the nigga would do is like, normally, Buckley, you'll fake a nigga. Boom, you'll fake him, and then you finna go, you know? This nigga would fake and then get the fuck up out of there. I'm like, oh, you ain't even trying. Like, how you fight? And I felt like, back to my shit with Kobe, I felt like Kobe was running from you.
100%.
Same shit where, nigga, this nigga running half the time. He just trying to get through the rounds with you.
That's 100. That's 100. But look.
And it's hard to do that with a nigga that don't want to fight like that.
Oh, that's 100%. That's 100%. See, me, I got a different perspective, though, right? Because a lot of people believe that it takes 2 to tango or something like that. That's what they say, so then they relate it to fight. I believe it takes one motherfucker that really want to fight and get a person up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, right? If I'm in there long enough with you and I feel like, I'm able to hunt you down and walk you down. Now, do I like that shit? Hell no. I hate to chase a guy down, right? But still, I know
it's also risky. It's risky as fuck.
And it's risky, right? Right? Because you allow yourself to be open, right?
Yeah.
For those engagements, right? As much as a lot of people say I lunge or whatever, but those are the way I'm able to open guys up because when they see me getting inside, no diddy, right? You know what I mean? They always want to strike, but then they leave themselves open, right? So I love the Mike Tyson mentality that I carry within the octagon, you know? But even with yourself, you got more than just, the flavor inside the octagon, but it's also outside of that, man. So what do you feel about?
This shit is about personality. This is about selling yourself.
Part. I was just about to say that,
selling yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So with that though, what have you done? And I would say not within the the training room or within the gym, but how did you grow up in order to have a personality like this, right?
Nigga, I've been in 50 different homes. I've been in foster care since I was 4 years old. I ain't had a mama or a daddy. I grew up in the streets, you know what I mean? And so, to me, my fighting style is an expression of the streets, you know what I mean? Where niggas came from, And we was like, what's up, nigga? You know what I mean? And I bring that to fight in the same way. You know, it's my expression of when you want to see a fight, when you Google and fight, it should be some shit kind of like niggas fighting, you know what I mean, and going at it, not wrestling and hugging and doing that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And so and so a lot of these niggas, they don't get that part. It's like, it's the business of entertainment, nigga. And so at least if I can't hit this nigga because he running from me, I'm gonna entertain y'all with the other shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna entertain y'all somehow because I'm gonna make you want to watch this shit. Even if it's me going to sleep or it's this nigga going to sleep, it's gonna be entertaining. It's just the business of selling, bro. And a lot of niggas like, y'all got to like, you ain't had that conversation, but I know you ain't had that conversation where they took you in the back and they said, hey, and they told you, hey, we fuck with you like regardless. You know what I mean? Because they like what you do. Like, I'm in the product of selling shit that's timeless, shit that's like, this nigga was goofy, this nigga was wild. Like, what was that? What was the Indian nigga from boxing? This nigga was a wild ass nigga.
Oh, Prince Nazir?
Exactly. Everybody know that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be known, nigga. Like, I'm not trying to, like, just get by shit. Like, go get a W and I can go wrestle. Well, I'm a wrestler. I started off as a wrestler. I can wrestle. Man, fuck all that wrestling shit. That shit be, y'all niggas be hugging. Y'all niggas be doing booty warrior. Y'all can't be scrapped.
He said, ain't finna be no booty warrior. I know that's right.
With that being said, you know, I know that you have that flashy style and, you know, you come to fight, you bring it every single time. But I know there's an other side to you, too, which Joaquin alluded to. How do you read your opponents? Where do you get your analytical side from? Do you watch any film? Do you watch any tape? Or do you just say, fuck it, I'm finna go in there, it's a fight, whoever wins, wins?
You know, I watched a little bit. You know, I watched a little bit. I watched to see how they get down a little bit. I'm like, oh, I kind of got an idea of how they move and shit like that. But I coach Sam Mason. That nigga's so hard. Like, I get trust in him blindly. You know, he gonna break you the fighter down, and then he gonna bring the video to me and go, look, watch, see how you do this? He do this little step like that. Oh, you could catch him off this shit. We do this type shit. Okay, you see that? Okay, yeah. And so he'll break all the breakdown and bring me my videos like boom, 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 boom. See how he did this in this fight? He did this in this fight like that. And I'm like, all right, so I study little shit like that. And as we get closer to the fight, I look at it one more time. After that, it's really like, because I still feel like styles make fights. So whatever he did in the other fights, he could switch it up just for you.
100%.
You know what I mean? That's
100%.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm still reading nigga though. I get my reads on the nigga, you know? You read a nigga and you figure out what he doing. All right, now I got your style. Now I'm gonna start doing the stupid shit. You know what I mean? The funny shit. Because now I'm like, all right, I kind of got your swag. Now I'm finna start fucking around. Because you niggas is like too serious and shit. Y'all niggas is like, go get him out of there. You're like, yeah, I'll get him out of there if this nigga want to fight. But if this nigga want to be a bitch, I'm finna make this nigga feel like a bitch.
No, I got you. And like I said, man, I love that energy that you bring, right? But you said before, right? Like, it ain't about winning or losing for you, right? And he been in the UFC for what, since 2013?
Yeah.
Right around? That's some good time, right? Being in
28 fights.
Bro,
28 fights, yeah.
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. And with that being said, you a veteran of the game, right? And, you know, I ain't trying to count no pockets and nothing like that. But when I lose a check, big fella, right? So that's why it's big on like, hey, got to make sure those wins are secured, you know, at all given times. And then, like you said before, not leaving yourself open to get caught, right, is also very smart for, you know, yet again, not taking financial damage.
So let's go back to
not
smart
just
guy.
the record.
Let's go back to smart guy.
What's up?
So that makes sense. And smart guy's like, yeah, that makes sense to him too. But what I'm going to understand is this is like, okay, yeah.
Oh, what you smoking on?
Getting the W's, but tell the W's to all the like Russian fighters that UFC starting to realize these niggas is boring as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tell that to them. They getting W's, but it's like, nigga, you really popping like once every 6 months. That's two fights a year.
Yeah,
and them niggas is getting like, let's say 50,000, you know what I'm saying, a fight. So, like, where I'm at, bro, I'm already booked to fight again. I'm going to fight 2 times in like 3-4 months. You know what I mean? I didn't put out 5 in a year and having 28 fights. Let's say, just do the math real quick. 4 fight contract. You redo that contract over and over and over 7 times 3 is 21. And you at 20, so 4, there you go. Seven fucking redos you just did. 7 times you negotiate a contract.
Right.
Now I'm all in another place. Another thing is too, also smart guys, how many times you see my face? How many times the viewers see your face?
Bob,
you know
you
what I
one
mean?
of the most recognizable fighters.
Man.
You know what I mean? And so
you
it's like,
game.
I'm getting more relevancy on touches.
Yeah.
Getting your touches, and now you build an audience from those things. Like, some of you guys thinking about just the win and losses, but if you take that win or loss, say you do take that loss, so a lot of you niggas gonna sit back for a whole year. I'm like, hey, I didn't fought a nigga and lost and then been back in less than 2 months.
That's 100. That's 100. I give
you
you
know
that,
what I mean?
Right?
And so my idea is more so connecting with the fans, giving them something timeless. I throw my jerseys out, I throw everything out. I give them all some new shit. Like, I do some shit that's different. So it's like, every time I want something to be personal. This is art for me. This is a sport and a fight. Some other shit for y'all, but this is art for me.
Well, speaking on that, right? And I'm just curious, yet again, you ain't got to tell me your bag or nothing like that, right? But as long as you've been in the UFC, right, for the past, right, over a decade, you know, have you ever got $1 million check from the UFC? Just curious. Just a straight $1 million. Bow. For all the work you done put in.
Never.
And damn. Right?
No, never. But I made $1 million a year. I made, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, yeah, but I'm just talking about a straight check. I'm just talking about like, hey, here. I'm talking about here, Bobby, you got all them kids, nigga. Here, take that. Right? You know.
No. But it's like, let's get to a deeper point. Like, because what you're saying with the wins will get you to that point of maybe getting that $1 million check where you're getting there. But it's like, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Because we niggas, bro. Man, they don't give a fuck about us, nigga. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about us, nigga. And nigga, I'm just too real, man. Nigga. Joaquin, you done been in them crowds, nigga. I'm listening. And you'll hear the Brazilian. They'll go crazy for the Brazilian. You'll see the Mexican go, and then Joaquin walk out there, and it'd be 15 people going, oh, that's my nigga.
Hey, but they riding though. They riding,
but nigga, they don't give a fuck about us, nigga. You know what I mean? And so, like, the way we gotta approach this is like different. You know what I mean? Like, so there's this internet shit called channel called MMA World. You know who that is?
No, I don't.
Nigga, these niggas love you. These niggas love you. This is how I got introduced to you. I'm watching MMA feed, and then every week it's Joaquin Buckley, and he calling some nigga out. I will fight Shaka. Oh, I'll fight Ian. You know what I mean? And it's every week you call somebody else. It's like, I don't think that's the way, my nigga. Just between me and you, I don't think that's the way. The way is the UFC, because I've been around these niggas long enough, it's performances. It's the way you get down and what they like what you do. You know? Where I can run it back because they like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I ain't got to call niggas down. I ain't got to do none of that. They just keep it rotating. And so my idea is my approach is just different. That's it.
I hear you. And trust me, man, I'm taking notes, big fella. I'm taking notes, you know. But the thing, what you said, like, you know, they don't care. I'm not talking about the company. They don't care, but the fan base, right? It's a little bit different.
I'm talking about the fans.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the company. Don't nobody give a fuck about a nigga, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
Nigga, not even our own people. Nigga, stop. Niggas don't even be really.
Hold on. But they
niggas don't even be really knowing about fighting like that. Like, niggas don't watch fight, nigga.
100. But it be so deep that they don't even watch us, though. That's how much they don't get. They don't even care to watch.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know? Like, our niggas is watching football. Niggas is watching basketball.
Yeah.
They ain't caught on that wave yet. So we ain't got that backing yet. So we out there by ourselves. That's why, like, when I see you, I'm like, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because why? Nigga, we all by ourselves. So it's like, every black man that come in the UFC, I try to get that nigga like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Woo. Hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I mean? Like, and be on some shit like that where, like, nigga, we all we got.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right. You see the Muslim Brotherhood, they strong. They strong with them. I think we gotta start riding with each other, man. You know? And also keeping each other accountable too, right? Because like I said, I love that, you know, we able to have, you know, conversations, man, and it just be love, right? And even you telling me, right, different perspective of the business, right? And how to get down, right? Because that activity, that is gonna get you to that paper. That is gonna get you to that bag, right? Even with myself being, you know, with the UFC, right? I've been able to acquire, you know, a good amount of fights, man. But when you start to slow down, you know, shoot, them checks don't be coming in. You know? So if you want them checks coming, you got to stay active. That means you got to be on
And
your
you
job
got to
and
keep
be
a good
professional.
product. You got to keep a good product. And what product are we selling? And listen,
Right.
I take all accountability. That is my worst fight. I told all my coaches, like, nigga, I don't even like that fight because this nigga wasn't fighting. And I take accountability. It's like, I could have done more. I could have done more. So I don't want to take, like, and act like, oh, just didn't know. No, I'll put it on me. So I could have done more. At the same time, like, there's a lot of stuff that people don't understand. Like, no, you don't know, but bro, I literally got a knee surgery like a month or so before that. You know what I mean? And so, nigga, my knee fucked up right now. I'm not really even supposed to be fighting like that. But nigga, I'm such a G, nigga. I come out of surgery. I did it a couple times. Came a month out of surgery and fought. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's just how I am.
That's 100. That's 100. Now you don't think homeboy gonna be watching this shit, is he?
He does help you.
Yeah.
We
Nigga,
can
you think I
edit
give
it
a
if you want.
fuck?
We can edit
Nigga,
that
you think I
part.
give a fuck? Nigga, you gotta do something about it.
Yeah.
And you do something about it. And it's like,
That's
the way I
100.
fight, man, nigga, I just catch one nigga swag. I learn what you're doing. You know, like, and you done been through the wires where you done been ups and you done had your downs and this shit.
Yeah.
At this point, bro, it's like, my nigga, like, I'm just gonna have fun with this shit. I'm finna have fun. You niggas is too serious. I'm finna have some fun with this shit. Make this shit dope where it's like, man, that nigga dope.
Yeah, I like
No,
that.
for sure. I see you're, clearly a mentally strong person. You live, in the cage how you want to. You're a free spirit. But has there ever been a loss that's made you reconsider or gotten you more down? Has there been like a tough loss to face?
This Ruffy fight was real hard, you know, where I fought Patty and Patty kicked my leg and I slipped out. I fell right this nigga's guard into a fucking guillotine. You know what I'm saying? I fall off the guillotine. We still dry. Fuck, it's only been a minute in this motherfucker, and now I'm in a motherfucking triangle, and boom, I'm out. So I didn't really get like comfortable. Then I'm like, I got another fight. 2 opponents pulled out. Then they tell me Ruffy. I'm like, man, I need to get comfortable a little bit. So I like, you know me, but fuck it. I'll fight him, fuck it. Man, Ruffy, same shit where only a minute happened in the fight, I get knocked out. But the point about the Ruffy thing is that it made me go like, damn, nigga, like I never been put out like that so fast and out where I didn't really even get off on a nigga like that, you know? And so that one was rough, but it's significant too. It's like, after that fight, that was a fight where I didn't have to work again. And so niggas like, they send me that shit all the time. They like, you got knocked out, you got knocked out. They send me the video. But it's like, they don't realize it's the most important fight for me too, is that to that point, I don't got to fight again.
There we go.
So with that being said, with you dealing with that loss, coming back with a win, how long do you think you got, bro? You know, we just signed that new deal with Paramount. We on that new stream. So how much longer you think about rocking it with the UFC? You know, you ain't got to give us an exact date.
I'm in negotiation right now for a new contract. You know what I mean? And so I want to see what this Paramount side got for us too. I'm hearing through the whispers. It's pretty sweet. But I don't know yet. I'm trying to see what the fuck they're going to break out for us. These niggas got 7.7 billion. Shit, nigga better put something in my pocket. You know what I mean?
You hear me? They been flashing that cash around, boy.
Cause that's what I like. That's what like. And hey, listen, you smashed on is it Neil? Neil's on the court too. You dissed that nigga, bro.
You talking about Neil Magny? You talking about Neil
Yeah, what about Neil? Yeah, what about
him? You dissed that nigga, bro.
I just tell the truth. I just tell the truth.
Don't be hating on my niggas, bro. Nigga, we all we got, nigga.
And that is true. And that is true. But I got love for Neil Magny. But he know what he be doing too. But yet again, it's getting to that bag. I'm not there yet, right?
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
Same shit. Neil got the most fights in your division.
In the welterweight division.
To the money.
Too.
He get to the bag. That's 100%.
He get to the money.
But we gonna keep it 100. That's what he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. You know
what the fuck is you doing it for, nigga? You said it like, you was like, he doing it for the money. What the fuck are we doing it for, nigga? Nigga.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Fuck
I don't believe that Neil Magny would say that.
Hold up.
Go ahead. Oh, Lord. We got to take a commercial break.
He can't believe it. That's hella funny.
He got to roll up some more weed.
Yeah.
Nigga, I do this shit so I can be like the rappers, you know what I'm saying? I do this shit so I can be like the motherfucking rappers.
Hold on,
you know what I mean?
There's some ones in that motherfucker.
Nigga,
I bet not see
no
one.
ones in this motherfucker
All
at all.
right, test that. Test it right now. Let me see what you got in there.
Let
me see what you got in
with me, nigga.
If I see a 5 or a 10, bro, I'm gonna check you. If I see a 5, okay, I see the 20s, 25.
Yeah, ain't no ones in this bitch, bro. I ain't playing.
I bet don't be no ones.
Ain't no
George
nigga. I own my
Washington.
own strip club, nigga.
Oh, you on your own strip club?
Yes, nigga. I own.
Where that's at? Yeah, shout that out.
I got seven businesses, nigga. I got my strip club down in Colton in California. Y'all ever in California? I'll put some titties in your face. You know what I mean? Come out. Now,
I'm gonna bring some nickels.
signing and shit. I'll pay you to do a signing and shit. You know,
All
come
right,
out,
bet.
have some drinks, put some titties in your face. It's in Colton, California. It's called Fantasy.
All right, that's on.
And so I got 7 businesses. I got my own drink right now. It's called a Hydra DNA. It's a collagen drink. You know what I mean?
All right.
For your joints and shit like that. You want to
okay.
keep your joints right?
Yeah.
We just dropped in Costco's. We in like 59 Costco's right now. So we in Costco's and shit doing that shit. I got real estate. I got like, I own apartment complexes. I got like 4 houses. Like, nigga, I'm really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where we trying to get to is I'm trying to get to the point where I got financial freedom. You know? This fight shit is like now it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna have fun with this shit, you know? That's why I'm smoking weed and shit. I'm just having fun with this shit.
Yeah.
You niggas is being too serious.
I got no choice. I ain't where you at, Bobby. But I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get there. Give me a couple more years.
But so let's go there. It's not what you do, because now you have one of the highlight reels of the century. It's not what you do, and you're saying it on the mic. You're saying it on camera, like you're saying. I even saw one of the fights I was at. You came out the motherfucking the announcers. You came out where they be asking the questions. You asked me your fight. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I was fighting one of them cards, and you pulled up, and you asked for your question to get your fight.
Yep.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is like, it's something missing, bro. And no disrespect, I love you. But because same way you put me to the flame, I put you to the flame.
Yes,
is
sir.
that I watch your fights, and ever since the kick where I thought like, oh, this nigga is dope, you know what I mean? You kind of like with I watching the Kobe fight, I thought you were gonna get rid of Kobe, and I felt like there's something still like, but it's just like entertainment. How you doing your swag? How you doing your shit? Sometimes you in there trying to wrestle niggas and shit. I'm like, nigga, you a killer, nigga. Sleep this nigga. You know what I mean? And so it's like,
inspired me now.
you know what I mean? It's just like what you picking to do. And it's like sometimes, and you got the hands, you got the power. I wish I had that shit. I would just be walking around sleeping everybody. Nah, I gotta hit nigga with 100 punches to put a nigga down and shit, you know? And so it's like, my shit different than yours, so I gotta switch up my swag and make this shit work for me. All I'm saying is make yours keep thinking about entertainment more so than fucking winning.
I got you. I'll take that game.
You know what I mean? I fuck with all my niggas, bro, and I want to see us all go up, you know what I mean? And so I want to come out there and fuck with you, or if you and Kelly, let's go train together, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show you some of this Cali swag. I fight big niggas too, bro. And so we gonna see my Cali swag. You're like, oh, this nigga different.
Yeah. I was supposed to be out there for the Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't happen. But man, when I'm out
The
there
Jackson
again,
podcast?
Yeah, you already know. Yep.
Yeah. They was trying to ask me to be the new host instead of that shit.
Oh, that'd be lit, bro.
No, I don't know if I can do that shit though, my nigga. I felt like that's the disrespect to Rampage. Rampage, my nigga. Like I said, I fuck with the niggas, bro.
I fuck with the niggas. You think they gonna try to replace Rampage? What you was on? Oh, they probably just put you on there like they put TJ. They probably replace TJ last.
They trying to replace Rampage or some shit. I think Rampage just left.
Because he's doing this live. He doing that. You know, he's making that content money.
That shit.
What you think about this with the whole content culture, bro? You know, with Aiden Ross's and you know coming into the the field. What else another big name? Like MMA Guru, you know, or Speed, you know, coming into the PI. What you thinking about the content culture, man?
It bring more eyes and shit to the sports, so I'm down with that. You know what I mean? I'm always down with that. You know what I mean? I just don't want these bitch ass niggas like the Neon nigga. You know? The Neon nigga doing that funny shit like Nate Diaz is my nigga too. You know what I mean? Nate let me sleep on this couch and shit when I was a broke nigga and shit, you know what I mean? I slept on Nate Diaz's couch and lived with this nigga for a while, so I'm like, nigga, don't ever disrespect one of my homies and shit like that. So if I see Neon, I might have to You know, I ain't gonna hit him or nothing, but I'm gonna
Yeah, don't hit him.
Yeah,
don't hit him.
You know what I mean? Just a little nigga. I can't do nothing to the little nigga, but
he got a for real. I forgot what it's called, but he got brittle bones for real, man. Don't tell me.
Nah,
You sneeze on him, it's over. You sneeze on that man, it's over, dog.
Yeah, I just gotta, you know what I mean? Just have a chat with him. That's it. Just have a little chat, like, hey, nigga, like, you, what you doing? You know, like, you gotta back them words up. Them words sometimes gonna catch you.
Nah, that's 100%. That's 100. I feel like with, everything that's going on, obviously what you just said, man, bringing, new eyes into our game, into our atmosphere, right? Like, allowing these guys to come into our space, right? It's just come with the respect, right? Because a lot of these dudes, they get a little too antsy, right? And just saying whatever and then running into us and then, hey, what's up, buddy? And all this other stuff. Like, no. Like, with all times, like, keep that same energy.
That's how we are as fighters. That's how we are as fighters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's bringing audience, and back to what I'm saying, it's like, now we got to keep these motherfuckers entertained to watch this shit. But a lot of them Russian niggas came through, bro, and fucking the game up. Where it's like, nigga, that shit whack as fuck. Like, I don't be want to watch them fights, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all niggas ain't bringing nothing. And so when we got the audience and they watching, they come watch a fight like that and fucking, what's it, Chimaya is the motherfucking headliner and shit. They think it's finna be a dope ass fight. This nigga over hugging for 25 minutes. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. They pick and choose who they can do that with, right? Like, he knew, and I'm talking about Chimaev, at the end of the day, if he would have stood up with DDP, it could have ran a chance that DDP could have got something off, right? So with that being said, he tried to neutralize that threat as best as possible by doing that booty warrior stuff, hugging and holding and stuff. That's what I call it, because at the end of the day, it's just like, I use my wrestling too, but I don't use it to the simple fact to try to hold somebody down and get to a decision, right? I'm trying to break you down. I'm trying to work on your cardio, right? Get those lactic acid build up in your arms and stuff like that. And once I feel like you done slow down, then I can go for the attack and get the finish, But yeah, like you said, with these Russian dudes, which is no joke, like not even with them just getting the win, but a lot of stuff culturally, right, that they be involved in with, Ramadan and being Muslim and stuff like that. Now, hey, shout out to Allah, whatever, praise your guy, you know what I mean? But they slowing up the game. Like the division is stuck and is on hold because of Islam. You see him out there playing basketball, little Dagestani ball and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But he can be out here actually competing. So
I have a question. You mentioned a couple times fickle fans, and then obviously Russian fighters kind of fucking up the game a little bit. Do you feel like Khabib going out undefeated fucked up the game? Do you feel like that is the thing that kind of ruined it? Kind of how, some people see when, Floyd going 50-0, that everybody has to do it now. Now you see a bunch of boxers afraid to, let go of that zero. Or do you feel like it's done the same in MMA and it made fans think that if you get a loss, you're trash, you're not a good fighter?
Yeah. A lot of fans be like that, but I think the real fans understand it and make culture more. They understand, like, if you really in this mode, you really trying and you really out here testing yourself against whoever comes up on this plate, not playing the game of picking and choosing, then you gonna get a loss. If you want to play the game and sit back and then of course you can have a cool record, But that's fucking the game up. But it's like, let them do what they do, bro. Let them do what they do. As long as I get my bread, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas do, As long as I get my shit.
No, yeah, that's a newer thing. I remember BJ Penn when I was coming up, before I ever trained, before I ever coached or anything like that. BJ Penn was one of my favorite fighters. But one of the reasons I love BJ Penn, he'd fight anybody. He'd fight at 205. He'd fight at 85. He didn't care. He said, fuck it. And we never judged him for falling short if he couldn't get those victories. It was the fact that, he ruled at 155, but he'd fight anybody at any time. And I always appreciate that. Do you feel like that's kind of missing from the game now?
Yes, my guy. Yeah. That's definitely missing, It's like... And that's what people like. Kobe Covington came out and he was always the guy like journeyman, calling journeyman. It was just an article said some shit like this nigga is now, or Dana White said some shit like he's not top 15. You know what I mean? So what would that make you now, a journeyman? You know what I'm saying? But you was clowning everybody else when you was on top and you was the man. And you was feeling like that. But nah, you just ain't went through the motherfucking shit yet. You know what I mean? And right. if you're really going through the wire and got the ups playing the storytelling, you know what I mean? Because some of us, it may take 12 more fights being undefeated, while somebody else, they took 3 fights and they got a title shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
100%.
the storytellers also. You know what I mean? They tell a story and they write that shit. They know what they're doing. That's why I don't pay attention to none of that. Like, nigga, these niggas trying to get me killed every fucking fight they can. You know what I mean? Yeah, the storyteller's trying to write this shit. I'm just like, nigga, let me get my money. Let me make this shit fun.
Right.
I'm going to make my own little personality. I'm going to do my own little thing, my own little bubble, make my own little wave. And if y'all catch on the wave, y'all catch on. If y'all don't, y'all don't.
That's all
Right.
That's all
Speaking of that, we talked about it earlier in the show. You do have Daniel Zellhuber coming up February 28th in Mexico City. How's the prep been for that fight?
Did I just get the call motherfucking like yesterday or so like that, you know? Like, I just got the call. And so I was like, nigga, I got my kids. Like, I just got off this last fight. I've been just spending time with the kids right now trying to catch up. Like, when I'm in camp, I'm like zoomed in where I don't go out. I don't see my kids. I don't do nothing, bro, but eat, sleep, and train. And the way my conditioning or just set up, like, my schedule where I drive 2 hours over here, then I train over here for an hour and a half, then I go 2 hours over here, then I train over here, then I go 2 hours over here and I train over here, you know what I mean? Then I drive 2 hours back, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just crazy what the fuck I do.
Nah, I understood, you know what I mean? Especially with myself, right? Dealing with a little training stuff and going back and forth and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about, because you own so many businesses, just open up your own gym where you ain't got to go back and forth?
Yes and no. One thing is, like, I see like other business owners, what they go through dealing with the business, you know, the ups and downs of business. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I like that type of businesses or if it's for me, you know. Secondly, what you're doing is like, what I do is a little bit different. Like, for instance, I go to this shit called CVAC. You know what that is? CVAC is this thing. It's like a high elevation type of training type of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so there's people who go to hyperbaric chambers. They do hyperbaric. And hyperbaric puts oxygen in the body. It tries to help you heal more and shit like that. What CVAC is controlled elevation. Like, so it'll do some shit where it'll be Big Bear or Utah, some shit like that. It's like 5,000 or 7,000 high. I'll be 24,000 feet high in the air. You know what I mean? And so I'm doing a simulation, and I'll go here and sit in this pod for an hour, maybe two, you know, and it's doing a simulation where I did a whole workout basically at high elevation. You know what I'm saying? So you can't bring that unless I buy one of their machines, and their machines are like 200,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that's a bag right
So
there.
like, now I'm just gonna drive, hit this shit like this, do this like this, and make this work this way. I can't make it all in one spot. You know what I mean?
I got you. I feel like it's a normal thing right now, just for a lot of MMA fighters, right? You know, I got to see Bilal train one time. He training out of 3 different spots, right? You know, including a little Orange Theory and stuff, trying to get his little conditioning right. And you know, I feel like, you know, with that being said, you know, what do you feel is like the best aspect when it comes to training as a mixed martial artist? Do you believe it is the cardio that a guy needs to have? Do you believe that strictly just training MMA, whatever? Or do you think it's something that's missing within the training for certain martial artists in the UFC? What would you make the most important?
I'm gonna do it this way. Chael Sonnen said this shit. Uncle Chael said, this nigga said, if you're gonna learn how to go get in the fight, go get in the fight, you know? And so I fight every day, you know? Like, that's where I'm most comfortable, and I'm being able to see this all. And so if you want to break that down into the genres of MMA, or are you doing straight striking or wrestling, you know, we have certain days that we do certain things, and that varies. But my more point, what I'm saying is, like, for me and the way I train, we train closest to real as possible. You know, I don't want to be just hitting some stupid fucking mitts, you know? You know? Like, no, I'm going to train doing that same type of thing, but in real action, where I'm going to try to keep my numbers high, you know? And so it's just different.
No, that makes sense. Another question about the fight. You know, what made you want to accept it? Of course, you're getting paid. Is there any bit of hesitance to be fighting somebody 26 on the younger side and less established? I feel like you're at the stage of your career where you can pretty much fight anybody.
Fuck, smart guy.
You don't give a fuck anybody.
Smart guy. That's too much thinking about it. Well, he's this old. I'm this age. The numbers and the probability, and oh no, I don't got time for none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I'm changing lives, smart guy. I'm changing lives. That's what I'm doing. It's like,
of course. I mean, as far as established as he is, I don't mean necessarily age. I feel like you're somebody who's put in the work. You deserve a certain type of caliber of opponent. Do you feel like that aligns with that? You just say, fuck it. Whoever they give me, that's who I'm fighting.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something real funny. You ready for this shit?
What's up?
You know why I took this fight?
Why'd you take this fight, Bobby?
Because in Mexico City, it's my favorite taco spot in the world. In Mexico City. That's why I took the fight. I was like, I get to go try the tacos. I ain't got to fly out here. I ain't got to go out here all the way to Mexico City. I've been there a couple times. It's like, so I'm like, fuck, I'll just have them pay for it fucking free. I'll get my tacos and I'll kick someone's ass.
All right, there you go.
It's all win.
No, I love it. That's a win-win. Don't stall us now. What's the Mexican little spot with the tacos? Don't stall us. I want to
called
we giving a lot
tacos Orinco or some shit like that.
Okay.
The line all the way out the motherfucking door, go all around the building, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm not even a taco guy. Like, I don't even like tacos like that. But this shit was off the hook.
Your Mexican girl didn't fix you no good tacos at the time? You got a Mexican.
Nah. She white more. She more white than Mexican. So
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying. You good?
I know you took this fight for tacos, but was there anything that you saw? Have you watched El Hebrew fight before? Are you familiar with him? Nah, you never seen him fight?
Man, he just told you he going in there, man. Not for the fight.
I just got in there for tacos.
There we go. Hey, look, that's the end of my analytics, right?
You know what I mean? Like, it's a free trip. I'm going to take my boys out, go take them for tacos. It's this fucking place I've been telling them about. It's like, bro, I'm just going to make some more cash. I'm going to go change somebody else's life. Yeah. I'm just living life, you know what I mean? Right. To the fullest, bro. And it's just like, especially as a nigga like me, nigga, I got fucking 54 fights, I think, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, you better enjoy the last of this shit while you're going for your ass, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's 100. That's 100. Well, speaking on that, like just living a good life, right, man, and just doing all the things that you have accomplished, right, throughout your years in the UFC, you know, what would be your biggest highlight moment, right? Being with the UFC, like what's that one moment that you almost then to probably bring your ass to tears, right? That probably you never even told nobody. Could you tell us right here on the Brick Brother Podcast, what's your biggest highlight, man, within the UFC so far?
Damn. Okay. I hate to burst your bubble with the teary moment. Yeah, I'm gonna break out or some shit like that. Nigga, I'm gonna keep this shit 1,000
Keep
hours.
it G, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, I don't even remember none of that shit. If I'm gonna keep it real with you, like, I can't even remember some of this shit, like, fight-wise. Like, I be forgetting how many number fights I got. I be forgetting, like, who I fought. Like, not who I fought, but, like, more so, like, it's just all like a blur. Like, it just happened and it's in the past. I don't even, like, look back at none of this shit, bro. Like, unless somebody mentions somebody, oh, yeah, I fought that guy, beat that guy, you know? But it don't be like that for me. It'd be like, that shit in the past. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm making new memories right now. Like, while I'm fucking with you, now I got a bro and shit. Like, I'm making new memories right now. Like, I don't even think about the past. The past is the past. I don't got, like, I'm making it right now as I'm working. Too busy to look at my whole catalog and go, this is what's going on. Like, nah, you too busy working.
I got you. I like that.
So with that being said, since you were looking forward, I feel like, you said you've been in the UFC since 2013. You fought everybody, Dustin Poirier, so on and so forth. Like, you can literally look at your resume that you haven't ducked anybody. Is there still one thing that King Green wants by the end of his career? Is there a certain BMF title, or is there a certain place that you want to fight, a certain opponent? What does that look like for you?
Damn, bro. If I'm be honest, I don't. I come from. I told you I ain't got no mama, I ain't no daddy. I'm in 50 different homes. I've been living with white people, black people, Mexican people. Some Mexican people don't even speak English, so I had to learn Spanish. Habla poquito. You know what I mean? Like, I had to do a lot. So it's like, for me, it's just different. Like, I don't got nothing. I'm just gracious for everything I get. I'm being humble. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to act like I'm a cocky ass nigga and shit. I'm just humble and I'm thankful for everything I'm getting, bro. And I don't got no dreams or aspirations. It's just what I get and what God gives me. You know what I mean? Because like I don't want to get like to that point where I feel like, I want to be a BMF champ or I want to be at this title. Like nah, just like whatever God gives me.
I like that, baby. I like that, man. Humble, you know. And when you have that gratitude, right, you know what I mean, things just are so much simpler because you can look around you, right? Because yet again, like you said, you know where you come from, right? And you could just be blessed, like, bro, I got enough, right?
Yeah.
And
Because when is it enough? We get run away with our fucking wants and shit, you know? Like, I just really wanted a house. That's all I wanted because I've been in 50 different homes. I've been where niggas say, hey, you gotta leave, you know? You've been sleeping on our couch. I know you pay this little rent, but you gotta go, you know? And I've been through all this shit. And so, like, for me, I just wanted a home. But when I got that home, me and my baby mom at the time, I put the house in her name because her credit was better. I had no credit or nothing like that. I put 20 grand down. She put 5. And then, but she had like 5 grand in debt or some shit like in her credit. So I put the 5 down for that. So basically I just paid for the house for myself, but I put it under her name and then she was supposed to add me to it. Then like, I think 6 months into it, we broke up and then she took the house basically. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now I'm back staying in my coach's garage, start fighting again, get another house, you know? I get this house and now I got my new baby mama and I got a baby with that kid. Yeah, and so, but now what happened was these 2 baby moms started fighting. We got getting child support problems. We got a bunch of child support. And so fighting child support, I had to go get a company and put all my real estate under companies so that now I could legally fight this child support somewhat, you know? But now I've got all these properties. All I wanted was one property to pay it off and say, I'm good. But all this shit now, I got to buy shit because you got a company and they say, if you don't spend this money, they're going to get you in $30,000 in taxes. They're going to hit you with this. So you buy more shit, then you got to go fucking pay this rest of the shit off, yo.
Hey, it was better being broke. Hey, it was better being broke. You know what I'm saying? I get exactly what you're saying. Right now I'm going through it myself, you know. But these is, as we like to call, good problems, right? Good problems to have, you know, because yet again, bro, we in a situation where we can eat whatever we want to. We can go wherever we want to, you know what I mean? We can take care of our children, right? If we need to. And I think that's what, you know, yet again, being able to be with the company and being, you know, now with this whole Paramount deal, yet again, because, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm coming for mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming for my little piece because they've been shouting out that little $23 billion worth business, you know, but I really truly believe.
What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Well, what's your prediction,
we'll find
though?
out together.
What's your prediction?
What'd you say?
What's your prediction, though? What do you think they're going to do? What's their plan? What do you think their plan is? I'm going to show you mine in a minute, but go.
I truly don't know what their plan is. Don't nobody know what their plan is unless you end up in that office with them. But
okay, you got bullshit. I'm gonna go. You got bullshit.
I don't know. I truly do not know. I cannot say.
You ain't no prediction, nigga. So I'm gonna go first. Then. Fuck it. Let's watch this shit. This is what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna bump the bonuses up from 50 grand to 75 grand. I think that's what they're gonna do.
A little 15. Yeah, I got you.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And look, and be honest with you, that is realistic, but I don't even think they're gonna bump it up to that 75. I think they're gonna keep it to 50.
Yeah?
I think they're gonna keep it to 50.
So how they gonna bless us then?
Huh?
How they gonna bless us then?
They said that everybody will move up gradually from their original contract, right? Instead of it being 10 to 10, it might be a up in pay with contract.
That sound like the little niggas. That sound like, okay, we're gonna start them out from starting at this pay to starting at this pay. That's the little niggas. But what the fuck about us? Niggas have been putting this motherfucker working.
Like I said, man, I'll be asking for that little million on the side.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be that little bonus shit. It's gonna be 25K, and that's it. And I'm like, nigga, after inflation, we didn't have this shit for 25 years. We've been getting 50 grand out for 25 years after inflation and all this shit. That shit ain't the same 50.
Nah, that ain't the same 50 at all.
You know what I mean? That shit more like $10,000.
Especially let's fight for 30. You know what I mean?
That's 100%,
let's fight for 30 back in the day.
You know, but yet again, but you said it right. Just having a mind of gratitude is gonna put you in peace at all the time because it's always gonna be money out there, no matter what you do. Right?
I'm hoping at least they're gonna do some shit like give us more flights. Like we gotta pay for our flights and shit. You know what I mean? Like where if I bring all 4 of my teammates.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, at least cover the flight, nigga. You know what I mean? I gotta pay for 3 rooms for all these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we're gonna cover one of your rooms. I'm like, nigga, give us 2 rooms at least.
Hey, he'll let you know right now. No Diddy, everybody in one room.
No. Hey.
Bro, that's how you used to be.
Hey,
That's how you used to be. So I got some money.
one on the floor.
Now these niggas like, nigga, you got some money, nigga, get us a room. You feel me? Shit.
I get the top
That's
money.
what it used to be, nigga. We be in there, 4 niggas too. Then one nigga on the couch, one nigga on the floor.
I had to sleep in the bathroom, dog, to cut my weight, dog. Just like, man, look, y'all wake me up, man, when I try to get away is. But, hey, but that's why they are who they are. You know what I mean? That's why they in the position where they at, But yet again, it's just
I'm saying little bumps like that. Do something like that. You know what I mean? Increase the what is it? Venom sponsor. Increase that or something. I'm capped out. Let me keep going. You know what I mean? Shit, don't cap me out.
Don't cap.
I'm capped out at like 25. It's like, nigga, let me keep going.
Right. No, that's 100%. Because at the end of the day, they got it. Shoot.
Yeah. I mean, nigga, they ain't gonna cost you nothing. Let nigga keep going. That's another, few $1,000 on. I mean, that ain't shit.
Nah, that's 100%, man. Anything else you got for Bobby?
Yeah, just before we get out of here, man, we talked about your longevity, your willingness to fight anybody. Bobby, I know you said age doesn't matter, but you are 39 years old. How much longer you want to do this? You said you got the money, you're putting yourself where you have financial freedom, you've done all the things that you seemingly wanted to do. How much longer do you think you'll be fighting for the UFC or just in MMA in general?
Be honest, like, bro, I've been kind of thinking about that lately. Like, man, nigga, you need to go sit your ass down. You getting old, nigga. Go sit your ass down somewhere, But my biggest thing is, like, financial freedom, financial freedom. And so basically my play is this. I'm probably going to do 3 more, you know what I mean? And each fight I do, I'm going to pay a house off. Do another, pay another house off. Pay another house off. I got one off, paid off, so now paying the rest off. Pay this one off, pay this one off. You know what I mean? And then I got them all paid off. Now I can walk away.
There we go.
I'm with it, man. Well, I just want to say this, thank you for coming on the Brick Brother podcast, bro. It's much respect that a person like yourself who's been in the game for so long, right? Being able to, spit some game to me, right? And me being able to, just talk to you about, the certain perspectives, right? That I'm now enlightened because of you. And
I appreciate that, my nigga. I thought you was going to go left with me. I thought you going to be on some nigga shit. Say, nigga, fuck your mama, nigga. Nigga, whoop. I'm like, God damn, it might go left,
No, because what you said before, we all we got, brother. We all we got, man.
So I fuck with you. I fuck with Kevin. I fuck with Jamal.
100%.
I fuck with Neil. I fuck with every nigga in the game, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And we can always crack jokes, and that's our coach. You know what I mean? So if we on each other's, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I felt like you were shooting on me for a second. I'm like, yeah. I had a little bit. I'm like, nigga, this nigga just being funny and shit. I had a little moment. I'm like, nah, this nigga got me. Okay.
But
because I was out there like, hit me, knock me out. Damn,
we gotta clown a little bit.
I feel it. I respect it, nigga.
Yeah, exactly, man. So at the end of the day, man, thank you for coming on the show because you helping us build our numbers up, man. By using what you have, right, your audience, right, and giving us an opportunity, man, to really yet again, bro, just stack up to where we're trying to go.
Hey, I hope I give you the motherfucking real work. I hope I give you some real nigga shit, some shit that ain't none of these other niggas did on no interviews and shit. I'm different, nigga. You know what I mean? So I'm getting some new shit, some real shit for my niggas, bro.
There you go.
We appreciate it, man. I want to wish you good luck in your next fight. Congratulations on your last one. Pay off them houses. Enjoy them tacos. Appreciate you, King Green.
All right, smart guy. We out here.
All right, King.
Chris
I thought he was coming with that heat, dog. He was immediately in the DM like, hey, bro, I'm trying to come on the show. But no, it was nothing but love, man. Shout out to, again, man, Bobby Green, a.k.a. King, you know what I'm saying? Blessing Kings for coming on the show. But, at the end of the day, this is what we're doing, right? Bringing in guests, bringing in UFC fighters, man, and really kind of just learn the game between one another, right? And that's how I believe that we can really pursue in a bigger what's the word I'm looking for? Like just a bigger respect just from the fans, right? Because a lot of guys don't get to really see the authenticity that we have, but with us, we're going to always keep it real. We always going to keep it 100 and we never going to, I would say just waver, you know what I mean? Just because of, whoever is on the other end. And with that being said, it's just, this is a new year where I feel like, man, we're going to be able to bring in more guests, man, and be able to bring in more guys just like Bobby Green, man, and really kind of talk that talk, man, because there's a lot of things that go on behind closed doors, but why not speak about it out loud?
100%. And if you guys like this interview, please leave in the comments who would you like to see on Brick Brothers Podcast next. Thank you for watching another episode of Brick Brothers Podcast. As always, like, share, subscribe, be a brick.